You're winning. Your pieces are active, your plan is clear, and the checkmate is just a few moves away. Then it happens. One oversight, one blunder, and suddenly you're staring at a lost position. The clock runs down. You resign. And that sinking feeling hits you harder than it should. We've all been there. The frustration. The replaying of moves in your head. That stubborn voice asking, "How did I lose this?" But here's the thing. Losing at chess isn't just about losing a game. It's about pride, identity, and the mind's deep resistance to failure. Today, we are going to break down why chess defeats can feel so personal, and what's really happening inside your brain when you see that checkmate against you. Welcome to Chess and Beyond. This is the psychology of losing. Why chess defeats hurt more than you think. Every chess player knows the thrill of a well-earned win. But the sting of a loss? That's something entirely different. Psychologists say we feel losses more intensely than wins. It's called loss aversion, a built-in bias in the human brain that makes defeat hurt more than victory feels good. In chess, that's magnified. Because every loss is public, calculated, and recorded, there's no luck to blame, no teammate to share the weight. A loss on the chessboard can feel like a direct reflection of your skill, your focus, even your intelligence. It's not just a bad result, it's personal. That's why players often replay the same game in their minds over and over. The brain is searching for an explanation, a way to rewrite the story, a way to protect your self-image. And that emotional punch can shape the way we approach the next game, for better or for worse. When you lose a chess game, your brain treats it like more than just a minor setback. It triggers the same stress response you might feel in a high-stakes exam or a competitive sport. Your heart rate rises, cortisol, the stress hormone, increases, and your mind shifts into overdrive, looking for the cause of the failure. Part of this comes from ego involvement, the idea that your performance is tied to your self-worth. In chess, every move is your own decision. There's no hiding behind chance, weather, or an unlucky bounce. This makes a loss feel like a personal flaw, rather than just a bad outcome. And when the brain links losing with personal identity, the emotions run much deeper. It's why even casual games can leave players feeling shaken, frustrated, or embarrassed. The board is small, but the feelings it can generate are huge. One of the hardest parts about losing in chess is the replay loop. Long after the game is over, your mind goes back to the critical moment. You see the position. You remember the exact move that turned the tide. And you start thinking about every alternative you could have played. Psychologists call this counterfactual thinking, imagining how things could have gone differently. It's a natural mental process, but in chess, it can be relentless. The more you replay the loss in your mind, the more emotional weight it carries. This can lead to something players call tilt, when frustration from one game affects your decisions in the next. Instead of starting fresh, you're playing with the emotional baggage of your previous mistake. And that makes you more likely to make another one. It's a cycle every chess player has fallen into at some point. And breaking it takes more than just good calculation. The way you handle a loss can shape your long-term growth as a player. Some players use defeat as fuel, a reason to study more, review their openings, and sharpen their tactics. Others take it as a personal wound, avoiding play for days or even weeks. The difference often comes down to mindset. Players with a growth mindset see each loss as feedback, not as a final verdict on their ability. They analyze the game, extract lessons, and apply them in future matches. Players with a fixed mindset see losses as proof of their limitations. They dwell on mistakes without turning them into progress. In chess, this choice is critical, because improvement comes from confronting mistakes, not hiding from them. And while it's natural to feel frustration after a loss, learning to channel that emotion into productive analysis is one of the most powerful skills a chess player can develop. Before we wrap up, tell us in the comments, how do you handle a tough loss in chess? Do you bounce back quickly, or do you replay the game in your head for days? Losing will never feel good. But understanding why it hurts so much can help you control how you respond. Chess challenges both your skills and your emotions. Every defeat is an opportunity, not just to improve your play, but to strengthen your mental game. The next time you lose, take a breath. Look at the game as data, not as a judgment of who you are as a player. Because in the end, the players who grow the most aren't the ones who never lose. They're the ones who know how to learn from every single loss. Thanks for watching Chess and Beyond. If you found value in this episode, like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into the game we love, where chess is only the beginning.